Taking off with me for another day of school.
No, I was up in my room writing some letters to some friends in St. Louis, informing them that my arrival will be delayed by a few days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Would you post these for me, please? Thank you.
I was hoping that once you'd seen how much we needed a full-time teacher here, that you'd reconsider.
Clint, I told you.
I know you did. But I'm asking you again, Jenny, for the sake of the children, will you change your mind and stay?
Which makes me all the angrier with you.
With me?
Yes, having Buck attempt that atrocious history lesson, not to mention his primitive form of arithmetic.
Well, now, there you are. That's the whole problem. Without having a full-time teacher here, the kids have got to get their education wherever they can, even from the likes of old Buck.
Yes, please. Buck has never faced that many children in his life except to scare them off his precious grazing land. The whole thing was staged as an attempt to tug at my heart and make me stay in town. Please admit that.
All right, I admit it. Maybe I did use Buck to get your attention, but it was for the kids. They need you, Jenny. Buchanan City needs you.
Well, since when do you care quite so much for Buchanan City or its children?
Jenny, listen to me. Life has a way of filling a void. Of fulfilling itself. Now, when one dream is taken away, another dream is sent to take its place. Now, let the kids in Buchanan City be your new dream.
Even if I wanted to. I have a contract with the Board of Education in St. Louis. They are expecting.
St. Louis is a big city. They can replace you. They can find another teacher to replace you. But look around. Buchanan City, you're all we got.
Oh, why are you making this so difficult for me?
I'm just trying to get you to listen to your heart.
What do you know of my heart? I come from San Francisco. Even if I didn't have a contract to honor, I would still want to make my mark in a big city where there is art and theater and music. What is there here for me in a town with cowboys and farmers and...
Kids who need you. Kids who need you. You're a teacher, Jenny. You're a teacher. Now, art and music and theater, you can create all that right here with your students. That's what really drives you. It's not some fancy city lifestyle.
No. I need what I can find in St. Louis, and I am going to find it there, with or without your approval.
Jenny, wait.
Please. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you, Jenny, what you did for those little ones yesterday was just downright special. I'll tell you, they haven't had such decent teaching in, well, since this side of never.
I must say I found it positively exhilarating, looking down into those eager little faces, answering their very many questions.
Howdy, Miss Blaze.
Ah, Petey. Can we have a pot of tea and some cakes?
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you. Well, I'll tell you, a half a dozen parents have stopped me on the street today just to tell me how excited the children were when they got home from school yesterday.
Oh, we had a few hours together, Blaze. That was hardly school.
But it could be. Gee, I mean, think of it. Just helping all those youngsters enriching their minds.
Blaze, I know the joys of education. That's why I became a teacher in the first place.
So why don't you just stay on and make a difference where it counts the most? I mean, I just can't imagine St. Louis needing you more than we need you here.
Blaze, it's just not that simple. I am bound by a contract that I must honor. And besides that, I need to live in a big city. I like the people and the excitement.
And a chance to hide where you will not be found. Thank you. Now, I know that Buchanan City is not the most exciting place in this country. I mean, Lord knows this is the fanciest restaurant we have to offer, and it's not very likely that you'll be seeing a performance of the magic flute hereabouts. But, oh, Jenny, we do have something here that St. Louis just hasn't got.
What's that?
That's Clint Buchanan. Now, around these parts, most women would consider him a real catch.
But he is a married man.
He has also been influenced by the frontier life. And lots of times, these wives, they just desert their husbands and head back east.
And what if his wife decides to return to him?
No, I think Clint has resolved himself to the fact that that's not going to happen.
You know, as infuriating as that man can be at times, there's an incredible underlying sadness there. It just breaks my heart.
He's a good man, Jenny.
I wish I knew more about him, Blaze. I wish I knew more about men, period.
Oh, honey, what's there to know? They're rough and tough on the outside, and deep down, honey, they need to be loved and cared for, same as you and me.
maybe it is too late for me. Randolph was such a long time ago. My life has taken a totally different turn since then. How can I possibly place all my hopes and my dreams into the hands of a man who may never be free?
Oh, honey, I know this may just sound a little corny, but I think that you've just got to follow your heart and hope for the best. I have got just the thing to take your mind off Mint for a while. I bought me a new necklace, and I'm just dying to show it off.
Oh, I would dearly love to see that.
Yes, I ordered it through this new company in Chicago, the R.W. Smith Watch Company.
I have seen their catalog.
Yes. Well, I just think that someday we're going to be able to order whatever we want from a place like that.
Oh.
Yes, I do. Come on. I got it locked up in the safe over at the saloon.
Oh, afternoon, May. Blaze, Miss Jenny. Hello, May. I hope Buddy is recovering from his illness.
Oh, his fever's gone down, but he was just sick about missing your classes yesterday. His little school friends came over last night, and they said you were wonderful. Said you made learning fun.
Well, I am delighted that the children enjoyed themselves.
Well, May, I was just taking Jenny over to the saloon to show her a new piece of jewelry that I bought. You care to join us?
Oh, I'd love to, but... Well, I guess if I kept my eye on the time, Cody's going to be coming by to pick me up. We need to do a little shopping for some supplies before we go out to the Robinsons' barn raising.
Barman?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought he was over at the Desperado Cafe in Lawless.
Well, Blaze, why would you think he's there?
Well, a while ago, an old-timer came in with a note for Clint. It was from Cody, asking Clint to meet him at the cafe.
Oh, no, that just must be some kind of mix-up because Cody's out at the Robinsons and so are just about all the other men in town. In fact, Clint's going to come out there and meet us later on.
But don't you find this a bit odd?
Well, I don't think there's anything to fret about, Jenny. I think it's just a simple mix-up.
Yeah. But didn't you say that an old-timer came here with a note?
Well, yeah, he came in a while ago, and oh, speaking of, there he is right now. I mean, you might ask him for yourself.
I think I will. Would you excuse me?
Sure.
I will see you. Excuse me, sir. I was hoping perhaps that you could help me.
Well, who are you?
Oh, my name is Virginia Fletcher.
Please, Miss Fletcher, please. People call me Cat Pappy. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Well, I understand you delivered a note here a while ago.
Yeah, sure did. To a fella named Clint. Oh, a fine gentleman. Nice tipper, too. Gave me a whole silver dollar score. Of course, that's long lost. Desert has a way of making a man lose his parched throat.
I see. Well, I'm afraid I cannot afford a silver dollar, but perhaps this would suffice?
That should suffice just fine.
Would you be able to tell me, please, who gave you the note? Was it a very handsome young man with black hair and a mustache?
Yeah, he was a mean, tall hombre.
Did he give you his name?
Name is Deal. Hold on, Miss Fletcher. I mean, don't still taking a notion to try to help Clint. Don't do it.
Oh, but he's falling right into a trap. I must go and save him before it's too late.
Vicky?
Well, I suppose May was right. There must have been a misunderstanding. But the old man said... the old man wanted money for whiskey. This place is closed. It's boarded up, in fact. Here I am fussing about Clint, and he's probably with the rest of the townspeople raising a barn at the Robinson homestead. When will you ever learn, Virginia? Worrying about another woman's man is nothing short of foolishness.
Vicky? Is that you? Vicky, help me.